Gemini, I think this is really going to be your month. If you know the glyphs, you see we start with May 1st with the moon in Gemini. So the month starts off with the moon in your sign. And I know it's a couple of weeks before your birthday, and so many times a few weeks before your birthday are a little bit more bluesy than normal. It's just part of that release pattern. Releasing, getting ready for your birthday. But hey, starting the month off with the moon in your sign is a good sign. And remember, astrology, they're called signs for a reason because they point the way. They're a sign of something. So this is a sign that this can be a good month. Now, it may be a little bit complicated on the romantic side, but hey, you are a Gemini. There's always keep life interesting can be part of your motto. The significant events this month are when Mars goes direct. Now, if you remember in April, we had those eclipse patterns. The lunar eclipse, the solar eclipse in Taurus on the 29th, we're still reeling from that, with the Grand Cardinal Cross, which is when the Mars goes direct, the smaller planet, meaning the planet that moves faster, triggers the energy. So you can find around the week of May 19th, just before the sun goes into your sign, your birthday month, that issues like what the universe has been asking you to pay attention to for the Grand Cardinal Cross for you has to do with balancing out the money that comes in and the money that goes out. It's very simple. Is it in balance for me? And if it's not, how do I create more abundance? Because Jupiter here in your money side is saying create more abundance. If you want more things, just create more abundance. You have tons of ideas. Just find one that works and don't sit on the fence, just go after it. And if it doesn't work, then go after the next one. But put the effort into it. That's definitely saying you have to put the work into it. Saturn over here, and put the time into it. Now, the other thing that's saying is how do you keep interesting and authenticity and excitement and newness and friends, so life stays interesting. So reach out to new people and put energy into the things that you love to do, your hobbies. So there's one thing, the career part, but there's the other part of life, or the job part, but there's the other part of life, what you love to do. If you work a job for the income, be it to support life, it's nice to have a roof over your head and food to eat, then what brings your heart joy? Put some energy into it. The sun goes into Gemini. Your birthday month begins on the 20th. It's 11 p.m. Eastern time. And this heralds this new start, this new breath of fresh air for you. And this time frame, and of course, Gemini has been moving through your sign for the last couple of weeks, which is very good for reaching out and talking to people. Just an extra boost as if you really need it, but it is an extra boost. And then the new moon in Gemini on the 28th it's like your collective Gemini birthday. It's a collective Gemini birthday, and it's a time for you to feel really good about focusing on what you need to do. It's your new solar year. So the new solar year, it's called solar return, on your particular birthday. But your new solar year is about taking a look and thinking of all the possibilities that will be important to you. Now, if your birthday is before the new moon, you're going to be having Venus in Aries and Mercury in Gemini for your solar return. And that will be a little bit more focused on intellect and ideas and friendships, and focusing a little bit more on yourself this year. If your birthday is after the new moon, when Mercury goes into Cancer and Venus goes into Taurus, then your solar return energy will be more focused on like your birthday theme, will be more focused on Venus and Taurus, maybe creating a little bit more abundance in your life. This could be a year where you purchase a couple more things, accumulate a couple more things, and want more steadiness. And Mercury in Cancer would indicate more connection with family and more connection with friends that feel like family. So that person, that girl or that guy that it feels like a sister or a brother that you can talk to, a friend that you can talk to as if they were family. It's deeper type of emotional connection than, hey, how you doing? So it will be, your solar return will be there's quite a bit of difference because these two planets switch right after the new moon. But happy birthday, Gemini, and have an incredible year.